So here on Sports Today and India Today, I'm joined by a very, very special chess player. In the Olympiad, we had seen India's dominance in both the open and the women's category. In the women's category, it was led by two youngsters. One was Divya, the other one I have right in front of me here, Vantika. Vantika, thank you so much for taking time out and speaking to us on Sports Today.
Thank you so much for inviting me here.
Yeah. So, Vantika, firstly, I can't begin the conversation with 2024 Budapest. In the chess Olympiad, you put on a brilliant, brilliant display. Like you had won the individual over the board gold also. You helped the team win the gold medal also. But there was this one image you are constantly like intensely playing. Secondly, you are under time pressure also, but you still are managing to win. What is the style that you have developed? Like, how are you managing to keep your calm under so much immense time pressure in all the games and yet you win on a consistent basis?
So I would say for the past 14 years I have been playing in this way. I'm getting low on time, winning most of the games. So even though it looked like I was under a lot of pressure, which was true, but still I was feeling normal. That okay, game is under control. I was not
Does it
feeling
come
so
with
tensed or worried.
Yeah, does it come with the area of study because you've done a BCom honors, okay, from
Yeah.
SRCC, which is one of the toughest in the business. Both of your parents are chartered accountants. You've seen them slog. Is it the pressure has come from there, or do you think that okay, it was natural?
I think it was all natural playing like this.
So, Vantika, when you look at it, what is the lesson that you would like to give for chess players? Because you are the person who manages to do well under time pressure. Like under time pressure, how do you maintain your mind and focus? Then how do you make the right moves at that point? Because you don't have an engine support. The engine doesn't tell you, okay, this is the best move. How
Yeah.
do you focus your mind to do it in that particular way?
I think that time you just don't have to think about anything. I mean, you don't have time, so you just think only about the position, what your next moves are going to be, what your next ideas, what your opponent is going to do. So, I mean, just focus on the position and don't think about anything like after going back home, what are you going to eat for dinner, or I mean, something like that. So, just not get distracted by other things. That's the only way in this case.
Vantika, 2024, you reached the summit, and you are now even in the top 15 when you look at the ELO ratings also. But then you made a statement about why North India doesn't have a culture. I mean, when you look at it, most of the chess players are coming down from the south. What
Yeah.
is the one instance that you can tell us that North India doesn't have a chess culture and South India has a chess culture? You mentioned that. What do you do? I play chess. That is the one bias. But what are the other factors? Why North India doesn't have a chess culture like what the South has?
So, I mean, there's not just one factor, there are a lot of factors here. One that you see, there are so many grandmasters in South, especially in Chennai. So, they have many academies and they are providing, affordable coaching to players. So, there are many more upcoming players. But when you see in North India, there are just a few bunch of grandmasters. And, if you see the coaching academies and all, they aren't as developed and as strong as, in South. And the influence of Vishy Anand sir, 5 times world champion, and now the youngest world champion Gukesh. It's just encouraging more and more players to take up chess. And in North, if we see the statement that I said, it I mean players are no one is going to or ready to take this daring step, to completely give up studies and focus just on chess. And they want to do chess along with studies, which is even more and more difficult to go for the tournaments, to come back and give exams. I think that's also a factor that's differentiating the culture in north and south. So in south, the school and all are also, if you see Velamal school, where Gukesh and all the top players are there, it's so much supportive. They don't even need to study. But if you see, I mean, my school, I give all the exams. I used to play a tournament, come back, and 2, 3 exams are there. I used to come and give all those. I mean, on the same day also. I mean, half yearly final exams and even pre-boards. I played a tournament, came back. I was not at all prepared, and my school said, "No, no, pre-boards you have to give. We can't let you skip this." And like that, I had to give. So I mean, the pressure for players in North is so much. I mean, to balance both. I think
Correct.
that's the major differentiating factor, because they are just completely focusing on chess. So I mean, they are able to progress more and achieve more in that way.
Yeah, it's kind of sad because even after the statement, how many tournaments have you gotten an invite to? You're saying now you're waiting for a tournament invite. In 2025 so far, how many top level tournaments have you gotten an invite?
Yeah, it's little unfortunate that I haven't really got any invite as such, because I mean, they are just giving chance to those established players who are there in the in that league for so long, for many years, but they are not giving chance to the upcoming players, even after winning double gold in chess Olympiad. Yeah, still waiting for a tournament
I
invite.
mean, that is really, really sad when we look at it because you are one of the key factors, as I said, behind the Olympiad gold also. But Vantika, on the other hand, we are talking about a glorious chess revolution. I mean, look at it. Gukesh's exploits, your team's exploits, both the open and the women, plus Humpy's brilliance in the world rapid and blitz. Do you think that India is in the midst of a chess revolution led by you all? That yes, perhaps this is a golden phase that you've never experienced in your entire career.
Yes, yes, for sure. I mean, this is the golden phase, and now India has become a superpower. To have world championship, men world championship with Gukesh, both the Olympiads, men and women, and that too. I mean, we achieved this after almost 100 years, and before this, I think only China or Russia had achieved this. So, I mean, we are just going to dominate for years to come, I think.
Exactly. And if you have to look at it, Pranav Venkatesh also becoming the world junior. So India is dominating in all aspects. So Vantika, final question. What does 2025 hold for you? I mean, after all the brilliance of 2024, key aims for you in 2025?
Yeah, so I'll be playing in a lot of, open tournaments, considering that I'm not getting invites. I'll be trying to increase my rating to achieve Grandmaster norms, maybe, and also try to, perform well in the key tournaments. There's World Cup is there, there's Grand Slam, and there are many more, important tournaments also for World Championship cycle. So yeah, just want to play well overall.
Of course, the World Cup could be held in Delhi. I mean, we are getting a thing. So, yes, closer to home comforts, that will also help you in the preparation then. If the World Cup is being held in Delhi, as far
Yeah,
as
I
both
think,
are concerned.
but the women's one is probably in Georgia. First I need to
Georgia.
qualify for that. Yeah.
Yeah. But then, Vantika, when I have to look at it, just an offbeat question. What is your favorite piece on the chessboard? And what is the one chess piece that you want to remove from the chessboard?
Okay. Mm, and my favorite piece is probably the knight. I just like how the knight moves. And if I have to remove a piece, that's a difficult question. I don't want to remove any of the pieces. Just
Just
want
one.
to
I mean,
add.
I don't want to play with it. It's complicating my entire game. What is the one piece you would like?
Okay, maybe the rooks.
Okay. The
And
rooks.
they come back, come to the game in the end. I mean, I don't want to remove the queen. I don't want to remove the bishop either. So only the rook is left. Sorry, but it's the rook.
Well, luckily, Vantika has gone against the norm because whoever I've asked this question, they have given only one name, the knight. They want to remove the knight. Even Gukesh wants to remove the knight. Divya wants to remove the knight.
No,
Luckily,
no.
you have mentioned some other piece which is
I
other
I
than the knight.
I don't. I mean, that was the piece I like. Why would I remove that? And bishop also I like. I thought, okay, only rook is left, so bad luck for the rook.
Right. So there we have Vantika joining us in a very special interaction on Sports Today and India Today. Thank you so much yet again, Vantika, for taking time out and speaking to us.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm glad to be here.
Same here, Vantika. Same here. So thank you so much, folks, and subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis when you have to look at from the world of sport, be it chess, be it cricket, or any other sport. Sports Today is the destination for you. Bye bye.